Welcome to the Real Film Nerds Podcast.
Merry Christmas Eve, everyone! Welcome to the last Real Film Nerds Podcast of 2025, episode number 454. Not just a giant engine size in a truck that my father owns, but also the number for this podcast. Uh-oh. Incoming. Look at, I see it. Dan's in the back. Oh, you punk.
Oh,
Look at
man.
that. Oh, he's got my plans. Ah. I just got a beer. Ah. He's such a tease. Miss you, bro. Miss you. I don't know if he hears me, but I hope he does.
He doesn't hear you.
Oh.
He said,
I'm
miss
so
you.
Jealous. I'm so jealous. Anyways, Real Film Nerds episode number 454. That was a wonderful interruption by Dan, aka Otter. I love that guy. Awesome. I've only met him, 2 or 3 times, but he's a great dude. I love that guy. Anyways, Mike, besides your brother-in-law harassing us with the most delicious whiskey on earth, how are you?
Yeah. I'm good, man. I'm tired. A lot of driving and just getting up to visit family, but I made it, and it's nice.
Do you want to disclose where you are? You're on the East Coast. You're visiting family for the holidays.
I'm somewhere in the Northeast.
In the Northeast. Okay. All right. We'll leave it at that. But Mike did drive, and it was a long drive with 2 little children. So going the other way, someone that has not left the house, but has just as much exhaustion going to the toilet. Ma Hinshaw, how are you?
Hey, cut that out. I've been out.
That's why you took so long to get to the pod.
Well, I had to go shopping. I had to go to the doctor. Then I had to go shopping. I did go to dinner and get a margarita, so that was good.
There you go.
And now I'm home. Mm-hmm.
So now we know what Ma Hinshaw's drinking. She's drinking margaritas. I mean, we might as well just get it out of the way now. Joking. Okay, Mike, this week we're chatting about Avatar 3, which is also Avatar 2, which is also Avatar 1, aka Avatar Fire and Ash. Why don't you do your thing and break it down?
All right, man. So, Avatar Fire and Ash, which is directed by, the one, the only James Cameron. It is written by James Cameron, Rick Jaffa, Amanda Silver, Josh Friedman, and Shane Salerno. And this movie is starring Sam Worthington, Zoe Saldana, Sigourney Weaver, Stephen Lang, Ona Chaplin, Kate Winslet, Cliff Curtis, Joel David Moore, and Jake and Neytiri's family grapples with grief after Netyam's death. Oh, man.
Neytiri. Oh,
No.
Netyam's. Yeah.
Netyam's death.
Yeah, that's the son. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Encountering a new and aggressive Na'vi tribe, the Ash people, who are led by the Fury Rang, as conflict on Pandora escalates and a new moral focus emerges.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just saw that. Yeah, Netyam, I believe that's the oldest son.
Yeah.
Right? Spoilers for the second one, but it is what it is. We are talking about the third one. So, okay. I'm going to try and not dick around too much because Mike is exhausted, so he needs to go to sleep. Ma Hinshaw, I really don't care. She's just drunk, so it's all right.
Hey, rude.
Okay, well, drunkie, let's go. What do you think of Avatar Fire and Ash?
I really, really enjoyed it. I liked it, and I thought it was really good. There.
That's
Is
it?
that brief enough?
That's super insanely brief. You could have gone into more depth than that, but are you saving it for spoilers?
Well, I don't know. Maybe. I always spoil everything, I just really like the relationship between the mom and kids and the dad and kids And I mean, I thought that was really good. That was surprising, besides the problems that they had with this evil group that was trying to burn them and wipe them out. Yeah, I thought it was good.
Mike, third Avatar. Is this the best Avatar?
I don't know. So this Avatar is a lot like the other Avatars. If you're a big fan of the Avatar series, you will like this. What I will say is this is epic filmmaking at its finest. It is amazing because I didn't even realize, like, you just start to lose yourself in the movie. And the special effects aren't even like something you notice as special effects, really. And I felt that was amazing. It's just the technical side of these movies is just unheard of, and the attention to detail and everything is awesome. It's really awesome to watch that. But I mean, on the story side, it's a lot of the same kind of tribal wars, a little bit different stuff. I will say this one's a little bit more focused on the Na'vi people being more, I guess, less like nature focused and more like burn it all to the ground kind of stuff. So I don't know. That's my first impressions. It's epic. It is an epic movie. And unfortunately, man, I really had to go pee in this movie. Like, it's long.
You didn't wear a diaper?
No. I know we joked about it, but they just didn't do it.
So what I did at Harkins is I bought the new souvenir cup, and I brought my old one. And so I had one to drink out of and one to fill up.
Oh, nice.
Ew.
Great stuff, man. Great stuff.
My friends my friends Brian, Teresa, and Clint thought it was a little awkward, but I feel that we're just closer now since they got to witnessing me pee.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. Shame.
Ma Hinshaw. So, all right.
Go to the potty.
I did.
Naughty. I hope so.
I did in the cup.
Oh,
Yeah,
furry.
This was a like a two pee break for me. Like, I had to go mid movie and then at the end of the movie. And I was like, man, I don't ever have like a 2 pee break movie.
Okay, so my first impressions, it is another Avatar movie. It's gorgeous. It's very well done. I still think Avatar 2, as far as visuals, is probably the most inspiring, awe-inspiring, just incredible. Like, I should have saw that at a IMAX, because that was just, the water stuff was amazing. Now, this still had a lot of the water stuff, but not like in the second one. But outside of that, I feel this is the weakest out of the three. There's a lot of contradictions that James Cameron set up in the first and second one in this film. I will talk about that more in the spoilers section. I didn't hate this movie. A lot of the critics, are very jaded on it. I thought it was good. I thought it was decent. Did it need to be 3 hours and 20 minutes long? No. I think this could have been easily an hour 45, maybe 2. I think they really needed to trim a lot of the fat out of this movie, but not to slam James Cameron, because he is the man, the myth, the legend, but he's getting to that status kind of like where George Lucas and Steven Spielberg have gotten, where no one will ever tell you no. Whatever you want to do, you do. And I think it's becoming detrimental to this film franchise. But that's my personal opinion, and I will leave it at that until I get into spoilers. But should you go see this in the theaters? I'm 50-50 on it. If you love Avatar, if you love sci-fi, if you love the technological side of the filmmaking process, yes. If you're not that into those things, wait for streaming, because it's a long freaking time, and I would have loved, much like Mike, to be able to pause it and go pee.
Matt, with all that being said, do you think the new overlords, that is Disney, will green light another one, or do you think this is the end of our journey to Pandora?
So, in my knowledge and reading and things that I know about Cameron and the franchise, is that he originally had 6 of these films. He is down to 5. And I believe the 4th one is already in production or pre production or post production or whatever. And it is slated to come out in 2029. So, I think we're going to at least get a 4th one, depending how well it does. I don't see a 5th. I don't see a 5th. Because as far as I know, this one has had the worst opening out of the 3, but you're the one that does the box office numbers. So is that true?
That is true, Matt. It is the worst domestic opening of the 3, but the previous 2, of course, ended up making bajillions of dollars. So, and these movies have always done better in the foreign market. So I think everyone's kind of like sitting on their hand or sitting on their hands, waiting to see how it does in the next week or two, especially with the foreign markets. And is it still going to have the legs that the last movies have had, where they made just so much money? Like, I think this was it the second one or the first one was almost in the theater for an entire year.
Wow. Probably the first one. Oh, I forgot to ask you a question, Mike. Did you see it in 2D or 3D?
Oh, I saw it in 2D. The show times and stuff were just so that's another limiting factor of this, and for the box office really is I think you can only squeeze about 4 show times a day out of a theater.
With 3.5 hours, yeah.
Yeah, when if it was a shorter movie, you could do 5. So your amount of showings you could have per your resources of your theaters could be more, which would maybe allow for more people to go see it. So like it might be hurt by its runtime just because the fact that now I realize it's in tons of theaters at the theater, but like that usually is only like opening weekend. And so, I mean, with Christmas coming, here, tomorrow, we're going to have Anaconda, which is a movie no one asked for, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing because it looks silly and fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to be with Ma Hinshaw over Christmas holiday, and we're going to go see Anaconda in the theaters. I'm going to go down in the theater that you used to work at, and we're going to go watch it. I don't know if we're going to do a podcast on it, but Ma Hinshaw and I are definitely going to go see it.
Yeah. Speaking of podcasts, we're going to take the next week off, everyone, because, Christmas and New Year's and stuff. But likely we are all going to go end up seeing at least Anaconda. Matt tends to go on like a Christmas movie marathon. He's going to see like every movie that's out.
I will. I'll probably see a couple of movies for sure. I really want to catch up on some TV. That's what I would like to do, but it depends how much I'm down in Sierra Vista versus here, because I don't want to talk too much and be too off topic, but I am unseasonably busy. It makes no sense. I've been very dead, and it has not been a very good year. I mean, it hasn't been a bad year, but it hasn't been a great year for me in the real estate world. And I have like 8 escrows right now, which is absolutely insane for the month of December, let alone holiday season. That's usually like August or May numbers. Like that's really, really busy for me. So we'll see how much time I actually take off. But anyways, so Mike, they estimate the budget for Avatar 3 at $400 million. Right now, they are not even close, according to IMDb, on getting their money back. Do you think this is going to be a $1 billion movie? Are they going to make 500 million on it?
I think it'll make $1 billion. I don't know if it's going to make too much more than that, but I think it'll make $1 billion. I think the foreign market will deliver as it has before, and I think the movie will have some legs, and it'll be in the theaters in the States for a while.
Well, then I think that answered the question if there's going to be a 4 and a 5, because if they're going to make 500 million, that's more than lots of other movies make. And so, yeah, they'll put the money out to make that much back. I think so, for sure.
Okay. All right. I was just wondering.
What?
You should fall asleep. I said, what did you think? You're sitting there nodding your head. You're not talking.
Well, you two are chatting. I mean, it's okay, but
I know you
I
like to
hope
listen
that,
to us chat.
I hope they do well, though. I really do, because the one nice thing about you really could take, well, not real young kids, probably because of the war part, but the rest of it, uh, kids 8, 9, 10, 11, if they can stand that long a movie, it's really gorgeous and nothing terribly inappropriate or anything.
Well, it's
And
PG-13, so
yeah, yeah, and it's so beautiful. I mean, and the animals, what do they call the flying critters? Because I
which
never
ones? They
could.
have lots of flying critters. They have the fish
Well,
flying critters, and they have the flying critters, and then the really giant flying critter. Mike, which critter?
I forget the names. What is it called? I should know this.
Mogwai?
No, that's funny though. That's a good Christmas joke. That's a good Christmas joke.
Come on.
That's a good Christmas joke, man. Good job.
So, all right, Mike, I'm parched. I just took a drink of my beverage.
Oh, yes, yes. I guess with that, Matt, what are you drinking this fine morning, evening, afternoon?
Well, in celebration of Christmas and these beers being around for a little while since I got them in October, this is the Tata's Trail Ale. It's a pink cream ale. Man, I cannot talk. I've talked a lot today. It's a pink cream ale brewed and canned by Historic Brewing Company out of Flagstaff, Arizona, your old stomping grounds. And this is the fundraiser for our Trails for Tatas organization here in Prescott, one of our fundraisers. And I can announce it here, I guess, because they kind of made it public. But they did the most they've ever done on Trails for Tatas this year, twice what we did last year. We raised $122,000.
Oh, that's great.
That's a lot
wonderful.
of Tatas saving.
Very wonderful. Yes.
So the goal is next year we need to hit 128 or 129 minimum. And then since the inception of the Trails for Tatas program, we would have raised $500,000. So that's the goal next year, is to hit 128 or 129.
Okay.
So, anyways, I know that's off topic, but kind of on topic. Ma, I'll ask you, and then you can ask Mike. Ma, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking my leftover margarita, which I didn't have much left over, but I did bring a titch home. Don't tell anybody. And it's always very yummy. And I enjoyed it, but, and I ate the cherry because I love the cherry they put in it, too. There you go.
Mike, since my mom didn't ask you, what are you drinking? Are you drinking my Blanton's? I saw him come in here with it.
No, I'm not drinking Blanton's. Not yet. I am drinking. It's called Three Floyds Zombie Dust. It is a pale ale, Matt.
That sounds like cocaine. Zombie dust.
Not an IPA, but a pale ale on its way to an IPA.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but it's tasty. It's a beer that I don't get a chance to get in my neck of the woods, so it's highly rated. So it was tasty. Yeah.
Okay, Ma Hinshaw, do your job.
All right. Yes. Mike, what is your Jingle Bell Christmas dad joke for today?
I got dad jokes. I don't think they understand, though. Gotta think I'm funny. Other people never laugh, though. Dad jokes.
Man, that's right. I gotta have a dad joke.
Dude, she was singing.
Yeah, she was. She was. Man, I gotta have a good dad joke.
Do you not have a good dad joke, Mike?
I don't have a good dad joke. You're gonna have to come back to me.
What about a bad dad joke?
Well, they're all bad.
The next question, and I would say, Mike, how does it relate to the MCU? But I mean, you still got to do that too. So I don't know what to tell you.
I know that one. Yeah. I don't know. A bad dad Christmas joke.
Well, you got the Googles.
Yep. Yep. All right, ready? This is bad.
I'm now, dude. I'm so stoked. I better know now. Good Lord.
Why did Santa get a parking ticket on Christmas Eve?
Because he didn't play the reindeer games.
Because he left his sleigh in a snow parking zone.
Oh Lord, that is a bad dad joke. And I know it's
wow.
not from the book.
Oh, no, it's not from the book.
Well, hey, but at least it's a dad joke. Way to go, Mike. Even though I
All
couldn't
right.
figure it out.
Okay, so now,
All right.
important question, right?
Yes, most important.
Mike, how does Avatar Fire and Ash, aka Avatar 3, relate to the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
All right, Matt. So the cinematographer on this movie, Russell Carpenter, was also the cinematographer for Ant-Man and worked on Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, and the MCU show Moon Knight.
I hope they come out with season 2 of that. I like that show. It wasn't super great, but it wasn't terrible either. I kind of enjoyed it. Anyways, sorry. I just sniffed hardcore because I have a little bit of a runny nose. I think it was the change in the weather. But anyways, okay, so now we're in the spoilers section. Ma Hinshaw, since you are the spoiler queen, you get to go first on whatever you would like to spoil, and then Michael and I will take over like we usually do.
Hey, that's not fair. I'm not that spoiler-ish. Well, kind of, I guess.
Whatever,
No.
queen.
Well, anywho, I really did not have any issues with acting. Was really good and everything. But what bothered me the most was the fact that the battle scenes were so long. I mean, it just went on, and I kept saying, okay, that's it. They're done. No, then went on and on some more. And then I'm like, have you got them yet? And then no, and on. And finally, it's so, I don't want to say how, but yeah, finally.
You can say whatever you want, Mom. We're in the spoilers.
Finally they win, and I love how my favorite critters kind of help save the day. Ta-da! I love that. But, the battle scenes were just too terribly long. It was ridiculous. I think if they could have cut that a little bit, it would have, okay, the movie still would have been 3 hours, but not 3.5 hours. Oh, But other than that, I thought it was really good, and I loved that it involved the critters, I will call them, the animals too, in the battle. And I really thought that the bad guys were really awful bad guys. And I have a question for you guys, because I don't know who played the evil queen of the bad guys. I couldn't figure that out.
What actress?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me look.
Mike's going to look it up. So, okay.
Well, thank you.
So I'm going to retort your battle scenes. I think the best part of the frickin' movie was the battle.
Oh, grr.
And I'm
Okay.
glad it went on and on and on. I think all the bullshit before the battle, they could have cut out a lot of it. I think it was too whiny, blah, 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 fucking, I'll stop saying bullshit, but bullshit.
Well, hey. Okay. Well, but I disagree, but that's okay. You have a right.
Well, I hope so. If not, I'm going to kick you off of my podcast, you old bitty.
Well, no, please don't do that. I have my
this
fans,
is what keeps you going is the podcast and going to the movies. It's the only.
Hey, I actually got asked at the doctor's office, what did I think of Avatar?
Well,
okay.
I got a question for you. Is the reason why you love doing the podcast and going and seeing all these movies is that's the 3 hours of silence you get from Dad?
Absolutely true.
Okay, Mike, did you get an answer?
Yeah, Ona Chaplin.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yes, in the list of myriad of stars,
Yeah.
and there were a lot of stars. Ona was okay. Thank you very much. She was really good because she was vicious. Ugh.
Dude,
Right.
and she is crazy skinny in real life, just like her character. Woo!
Oh my goodness!
That girl
I
needs
didn't
a
know
sandwich.
that.
Anyways, okay, Mike, your mic's cutting in and out just to let you know a little bit, but
Oh, okay.
it's been doing it the whole time, but it's cool. But I would like to hear your spoiler sections things, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. You know, I don't know if I have too much big spoiler things.
Okay.
I think you alluded to something, Matt, that is correct. I think people, because it's James Cameron, don't say, "Hey, maybe you shouldn't make this as long or whatever." But like, I get it from the standpoint of like, "Hey, we already did all these special effects and we already did all this stuff. We're gonna leave most of it in the scene, you know?" And it's like, because all these people did all this work and they don't just want to cut it. It's, I guess, because it's so. So much, so much special effects. Like almost none of the movie is real. Like it's kind of crazy to think about, but it's not an anime. I mean, I don't know. It's weird, man. It's weird. Like,
So, no, go ahead. Finish your thought. Sorry.
yeah. So, in the story, you know, the story's not bad on this, but it is long, and there were lots of things that I don't think they needed to do, but they did. But it kind of wraps up stuff, so I don't know. Like, it was good to see some of the stuff, but it just took so long to get to the battles, Matt. Like, I was like, man, when are these people gonna fight? Like, I was just like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and even getting like when they were kind of getting ready, like this montage scene, kind of, you know, like the normal like getting ready. It was like,
Right.
okay, it's coming. All right, come on, let's go. Like, I don't know, and maybe that's just because the longevity of the movie. I was just like, let's go. But
Well, okay. I'll try not to be too much of a dick, but I can't promise that. So the first Avatar, you have the Na'vi, and then you have the people getting there, and then you have all this stuff going on, and then you have a giant battle that ends it. In the second one, you have Jake and his family and all that stuff, and moving and getting to know all these people, and then the sky people start coming, and then you have a giant battle, and the movie ends. That's exactly what this one is too. It's really disheartening to see such a groundbreaking filmmaker like James Cameron do the same thing over and over and over. I mean, think about the stuff that he's done that has just blown people's minds. The first Avatar, Titanic, Terminator 2, The Abyss, all technological marvels, all wonderful stories, excellent filmmaking, just blows everybody's minds. And this is like the same movie 3 times over. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just like, I expected more. I don't know. I think the battle was the best part. The one thing, and here's super spoilers, I'll get into it. But so in the first 2 films, it's all about nature. It's all about how the Na'vi people work with Earth and all this other stuff, or not Earth, Pandora. That's the name of the planet. And they're part of the system, and they're part of all this stuff. And they all work in unison, all the Na'vi people, like not just the one tribe, but everyone that we know of in the first film. In the second film, it's the same thing. We meet this new tribe, and they're water-based, and they work with the Earth, and not the Earth, Pandora, and all this other stuff, right? Then in this third one, we find out that there's this tribe that runs around that's all about anarchy, murder, death, stealing, all this other stuff. Where the hell did they come from? Why are we just now hearing about it after, 20 years? Like, I think that's the time frame in this. you know? So why are we just now hearing about it? I think that's the most interesting part of the film, though, besides the battles, is that the fact that there's this nature, blow everything up, screw everybody, that's kind of like the sky people, like the earth people coming down. Now, what I was thinking, and this is just me, is that tribe is jaded because of the sky people and decided to join them kind of in a way, but we don't really get that explanation in the film. So that's one of those big contradictions where, we know the underlying tones. It's about save the earth and save this and save that and all that. We get that. But a lot of the stuff, he starts going against it. And then the thing with Spider being able to breathe the air, and it starts becoming too magical. Like, it's all about nature and nurture and family and love and, caring for one another and caring for the planet, caring for everything. And then all of a sudden now it's magical too. Like, it's always been a little magical, like in the first one. But I mean, this is like hardcore freaking magical, this one. I don't know. Mom,
Yeah.
Mike, thoughts?
Yeah, the whole
Go ahead,
Okay.
Mike.
the whole Spider like side quest. I don't know if it was needed. Like, it provided a little bit to the story of like, he's our family, but he's not. Maybe we should get rid of him. Things, but like, I don't know. In the end, I don't feel like it worked to do anything great to enhance the story.
Right, because they didn't really need it as a catalyst to go hunt him down, because they've been trying to hunt down Jake since the second one.
Yeah.
Right.
So they didn't need that as a catalyst to bring the sky people after him, because they were looking for Jake regardless.
Right.
So I see what you're saying. But yeah, and that's kind of and why is it in the second one he never had problems breathing, and then in the third one he runs out of air every 15 minutes?
Yeah. Very good question there.
I don't know. I don't mean to, rip it apart, but there's just some inconsistencies. I'm standing by my word. I think this is the weakest of the three. It's not bad. It's just, 3.5 fucking hours, dude. I expect it to blow my mind if I'm going to be sitting there peeing my pants.
I do agree with you on that one thing. It's like, I did wonder, where did these fire people come from?
Right.
They,
It
I don't
doesn't
know.
make sense, right? Because we haven't been around the whole planet, but we've never
No.
run across a tribe that adamantly attacks and murders other tribes.
Yeah,
Right.
like, and then the what were the people that like ferried him around? Like, what was that about?
Right. Yeah, the
Like, that was
traders-
cool. The
yeah,
traders, that
the
was
traders
cool.
were really cool. And
But
I kind
what-
of like that they introduced that. But then, of course, they turn it almost into like pirates, where the traders are being attacked and pillaged, I
Yeah,
wanted more of that. Yeah, I wanted more of that.
like that could have been more, because it's like that seemed interesting, but then it just kind of like was just, it allowed them to introduce our new fire and ash people or whatever.
Protagonist, yeah. Or not
Yeah.
protagonist. Yeah, protagonist. Yeah, sorry. But
So
oh, Mike's yawning again. Mom,
Yes,
go ahead. What do you think?
I think this is going to be leading to the fourth movie, and maybe a lot more fire and ash people, and maybe less water, that kind of thing. I don't know. Could be.
I'd like
You
to
know.
see more flying.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I mean, I know the tribe we follow along, like one of their big things is flying, but I'd like to find a tribe that like literally is never like kind of, again, just me bullshitting, but never is like set foot like on the actual like planet of Pandora. They're only on like the flying island thingies, and they only use their flying creatures, and they have giant flying creatures. And I'd like to see something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that's fun. I agree with that.
So, all right. Well, do we want to add anything else? I mean, we're getting kind of towards the end. I mean, I don't want to leave a stone unturned, but I also want to make sure that Mike doesn't fall asleep on the keyboard and just delete the recording.
Well, that's
Um,
true.
yeah, yeah. Oh, well, I don't want that either. So I don't really have anything else. Like it'll be interesting to see how this does over the Christmas holiday when with people, because nothing says I love you by besides going and sitting in a room quietly and never talking to them.
For three and
So
a half
like,
hours?
yeah. So that's like
Yeah.
that's the best way to hang out with family, right? Like,
And that's when you take them to the movie theater that has the even longer previews and commercials, because then you can extend that bitch to almost 4 hours.
yeah, that
It
sounds
is.
good.
Stream.
Yeah, so you could have 4 hours of peace and quiet. You don't have to talk to your family or answer questions about why you didn't do this thing or why you did this thing or whatever. You can just sit and relax.
Or you can just be me and be alone. It's wonderful.
And I think people are going to go to the movie because kids are out of school, teenagers, lots of kids are out of school, and
They-
maybe parents would like some quiet. So take them to that movie and tell them you have to stay to the end.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
mean, some parents enjoy the you drop them off at the theater and then like that's babysitting. I'll see them later, and then they
Good
pick them up.
point.
Whether they're like old enough to do that or not, they're like, yeah, 5, whatever. Can you open the door? Here's some money.
All right. So for our last ratings of 2025, Mike, mysterious, talented Michael, how many reels do you give Avatar Fire and Ash?
So, on a technological standpoint and just epicness, I'm gonna give it a 2.5, 2.5 reels.
Wow. 2.5 reels. Wow. Okay. Wow. That's lower than me.
All right, I'm Scrooge up in this. Interesting.
Oh, I
'Cause
thought
that-
you were going to finish it. Yeah.
No, yeah, no. I was gonna let you fill it in, Matt.
You're Scrooging up this bitch.
Yeah, yeah, that was unplanned. Otherwise, it would have gone a lot smoother.
All right. Ma Hinshaw, how many Santa sugar cookies do you give Avatar Fire and Ash?
Well, neither one of you guys are going to agree with me. I gave it a 4 because I really liked it. I thought it was really good, except for the length, which could have been shorter. But it was just beautiful, and I enjoyed it. Great way to while away the hours and hours.
Well, and you're wrong.
What?
No, you're entitled to your opinion, Mom. That's why we have you on the show.
Yes.
And I want to make sure you put it out there. So I'm not too far behind you, but I am not as high as a 4. I give Avatar Fire and Ash 3.5, and that's purely basically on spectacle and technological advancements and
Mhm.
the acting, because the acting and all this mocap stuff is crazy difficult. Character development was rough, story was rough, everything was kind of rough other than that. The actual story, and story is a big thing here, and that's why Mike being at 2.5, I understand it's justified. So anyways, all right, well, I think that is us for it. That is it for us for the rest of the year for 2025. See, dyslexia, Mom, you didn't think I have it. I have it. Okay.
I know
Especially
you
when I
have it.
talk. It's freaking
You've
ridiculous.
got to have it.
So I have a weird dyslexia. I don't say things backwards. I jumble my words. Anyways, so for 2025, thank you for listening to the Real Film Nerds podcast. We really appreciate every single one of you. If you want to give us a Christmas gift, go leave us reviews on places, because that would be sweet. YouTube, Spotify, I don't know, wherever you can leave reviews for podcasts, because we're on all of them. But yeah, so we'll be back not next week with Anaconda. Maybe that's what we'll do afterwards. I don't know what we're going to do for our next podcast. It doesn't matter because it's 2 weeks away. So Merry Christmas, everyone. Enjoy. Mike, or Ma, do you have anything to add? I know Mike will take us out, but Ma, do you have anything you want to add to your
I
lovely
just want to say, everybody have a happy holiday season because it will cover Christmas, Hanukkah, New
Kwanzaa.
Year's, everything. Well, Hanukkah's almost over, I think. Oops. Well, anyhow, enjoy the holidays, guys. Have fun. And that's all Ma wants to say.
That's Ma's prescription. Have fun. All right, Mike, whatever else you want to do, add for it and get us out of here.
All right, Matt, we forgot one holiday. Isn't there, what is the airing of grievances or whatever?
Festivus. No, that's my only holiday.
Yeah. I thought that was your holiday. Yeah, Festivus.
Festivus for the rest of us. Yep.
Yeah,
Best
all right.
holiday ever.
And
that was yesterday, December
Oh, we
23rd.
missed it. No.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well, I think with that, I'm going to say Happy Christmas and Merry New Year.
Perfect.
Make sure to follow us on the socials, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And thank you for listening to the podcast this year. And we can't wait to do some more podding next year and see what kind of interesting movies are coming at us, like the Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah, dude, that's like what, a full year away? I mean,
Yeah.
God. Although we got a trailer and they proved the trailer that was leaked online is real. Steve Rogers is coming back. Chris Evans is back as Captain America. Woo!
Oh, man,
Sorry.
that cost a pretty penny.
Oh, God, yeah. So, anyways, well, I'll just say Merry Christmas, everyone. Thanks. Mike, finish it out.
Okay. I think we've covered everything, so thank you, everybody. Have a great time of the year, we'll see you next year. Oh, maybe celebrate with one of those crazy IPAs that I drank, or a very nice, flavorful whatever Matt drinks.
Or what Ma Henshaw drinks, eggnog.
Oh, eggnog, yeah. Eggnog with margarita.
Margarita nog. Ugh.
Yeah, I just thought about that. That doesn't sound that good. Never mind.
Yeah,
Don't do
that'd
that
be
one.
terrible.
Yeah, don't do that. Okay.
Nagarita. Oh, I'm using that on the radio. Nagarita. That's tomorrow.
Go get yourself a margarita.
Oh, God.
Dude, you know how they put the little little teeny bottles, like the little floaters of Corona in there?
Yeah. The Corona Eatas. Yeah.
Yeah. Do that with eggnog.
There's your Nagarita. Got it.
Oh,
Nagarita.
for it. Oh.
Good Lord. Ma, can you try one of those and let us know how it goes?
No, I like rum in my eggnog. Don't even go there. I'm a purist.
Okay. All right. I rambled on too much.
No,
Thank you.
I'm fine with it.
Thanks everybody for listening once again, and we'll catch you next year.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to The Real Film Nerds. Now don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Real Film Nerds. Now go out and catch a movie.